Here we go, dudes. All right, we gotta get to work. Not one of those quick ones. Another one of those little tight on times. See if we can do it. We'll get it going though. I'm gonna do a little bit of legs today. Just need a little bit of squats in my life today. That'll be insane-o. Gotta get it going. Squats help keep everything in balance. Beat 'em. The overall health, I think. The overall body health. There we go. The old heavy bar. Sheesh. I don't think I really, I'm gonna leave this thing here. You can scoot it further back. That's fine. Just two. There we go. There we go. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, we do. We got about an hour today. So, gotta get going. Get warmed up now. Whew. Let's see if we want to do. I want to do hamstrings first. That's what it's set up for. I don't usually do that. I think I will. I don't think I will. Let me do this. Quads first. I'm gonna put on first. One of them 25ers. Yeah. 35er. That'll do. Oh my goodness. Phew. Morning. Ever let myself eat like one cheat meal like once a week? Sure. The thing about that is like eating that kind of food I think kind of has like a cascading negative effect for me. But you certainly can. It's just, you know, if I eat food like one meal like that, then I end up being just hungry the rest of the day. But yeah, I mean, sure, that's fine. Yeah. One Big Mac fries once a week. Okay, I definitely don't eat that kind of thing, no. But there will be days where I eat more calories. if I need to. But you know, right now, no, I don't need to. But you can, and still be fine. Yeah. Yeah. As long as it fits in your plan, it is still helping you progress, right? I'm not a Big Mac and fries kind of guy. That would be more just like a day where I eat a little more calories, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's better if you can fit it in, yeah. But there are days where I'll have a little bit more to eat if I need to, but I've been feeling pretty good recently. Thank you, man. Thank you. We're in a pretty good rhythm recently, which is good. Nice. Get those guys warmed up a little bit. Woo! Them leggies warmed up a little bit. The way to do leg extension at the machine, I'll have his rack set up. Can't do. That's fine. Just get a good range of motion squat. Yeah. Something like that. Avalanche of a cheat day and a cheat week. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. That's kind of where I'm at. It's just better to stay on track and just overall, just better plan for me. We'll have plenty more room in our macros and calories later. And that's fine. Again, these diets that I do aren't designed to be like really hard every single day. It's designed to feel pretty good every single day. It's the kind of thing where I can do this every day forever, but you just don't, right? If you're suffering every single day on the diet, it's gonna be really hard and unlikely to succeed, in my opinion. You can have good discipline, but you don't want to be redlining your discipline constantly. You want to set yourself up for success by having something that's like sustainable. Because that's how I do it. Get warmed up. All right. Keto. So lower carb is fine. I actually like lower carb even when I'm dieting, but I don't go quite keto. I still eat like, dairy and vegetables. Make sure you're tracking your calories though. Yep. Yeah, it's on YouTube, Stevie. Yep. I got you, man. Yeah, I still recommend you track your calories and watch that video. But if you want to, if you find that going lower carbohydrate kind of helps you stay feeling good in a deficit, yeah, that's fine. That's pretty much where I'm at right now. My carbs are under 100, but it's not like no carbohydrates. I just find that lower carb kind of helps me manage my hunger and energy levels better, so. That's all. Nothing crazy. I just feel better that way right now, so rolling with it. We have 4 versus 5 weeks for powerlifting. There's sort of RPE 5 or 6. So I'm not much of a power lifter, but I generally like a longer block, and starting at a weight that feels interesting, at least. You don't want to go to the gym and then feel like you're doing nothing. So for me, that was not necessarily mean a lot, but top of this, that probably made a big flex for you. Appreciate it, man. I would probably be thinking 5-week block starting around 6. But I'm not really much of a powerlifter, but that sounds more interesting to me. That sounds more interesting to me personally. But it's kind of up to you and your recovery too, right? If you feel like you're already needing to kind of deload after 4 weeks, that's fine. If that's what you mean. Have you used the RP strength app? Are you dialed in on that thing? Yeah. Because I'm not necessarily the best about like taking it easy. But a 4-week block could be kind of nice too. Hit it hard and then recover. Be kind of fun, yeah. Get these nice and squeezy. Legs have been mostly on maintenance mode, but they're hanging in there, and I still might do plastic physique this year. We'll see. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Very squeezy. I like that. Oh. I like it. Check them all out. Or just check them all out. Yeah. Probably blocks feel more fun. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. I gotcha. Yeah, 4-week block starting at 6. That could be fun for you then. I think you can trust yourself on that. Yeah. That sounds more like maybe your preference then, huh? I get down with that. I've never done like true powerlifting, but there's some time like in a surplus phase where we'll definitely try to get a little stronger. And I never really had to prioritize recovery much, but it makes a big difference, I think, for the overall long-term gains. So there's that too, for the 4-week option. Oh, you kind of get down to business a little faster. Yeah, maybe that's what you do then, man. 4 weeks and then 6 starting point. Could work, for sure. Right? Not feeling too bad. Not real heavy, but I want to get my legs involved, you know? Get them going. Like built for squats. I don't know. Thanks. My squats never been that insane though. But they do feel good with the 60 squat bar. That's for sure. Maybe someday. Still enjoy the bodybuilding right now. Maybe someday. Whew. But just keep on hitting the train and having fun is good. Whew. Hopefully we can get some work done here in about 4 weeks. Less than 4 weeks out now, what the heck, huh? Shoot, gotta see if we can pull it together, man. I feel like we can bring something to the table. Bodybuilding show. I'm not going crazy with the extra cardio. It's really the only thing I'm kind of like about, but see. I'm hoping that the actually not doing as much cardio could help us achieve a type of sharpness and fullness rather than being a little bit more like depleted. We'll see. That's the theory I'm working with this time. I'm gonna experiment with it. We could always put it back in though, another hour or something like that. Oh, that's nice. Whew. We don't have long today, so we gotta kind of hit it, you know? Oh. You tore your ACL. What? How? When? No. No. I don't have very long arms. Yeah. So your assessment is kind of the opposite. I think my bench is way better than my squat and deadlift. Wrestling a bunny on a hill wearing sandals. No, man. No. No. That sucks. My PRs are definitely not that crazy. Here. But my bench is way better than my squat and deadlift. That's funny. I'm sorry, Rio. That is such a bummer, man. I hope that you can recover. And I guess we're gonna be pumping upper body then for a while, man. You're gonna be getting that physique going, I guess, huh? Get the upper body pumpers. Hang in there, man. Hope you can heal up soon. That is gonna be a surgery requiring situation with the ACL, right? Yeah. Oh man. Big bummer though. Stay with the diet though. Take care of yourself. It'll serve you well. This is a minor setback. All right. Teeny bit more weight on there. Thanks. Didn't know I have a bend. Well, not at this body weight. I look a little different when I'm going for that. Look at my. This is when I'm eating a little more. Probably not a powerlifting meet approved bench press, but whatever. I look a little different when we're in the bulk. Those bulks have served me well. But I'm able to do both, you know. Thanks, man. I actually wasn't that heavy when I hit that deadlift PR though, I think. The squat and bench were done at much higher body weight. Much higher calorie intake. But again, that's all part of the fun, you know, spend some time building, right? Yeah. Spend some time building, spend some time shredding. They wait till I heal? Yeah. But remember, this is gonna be not your whole life, so maybe like a year to have surgery recover. If you ever see Balg in the chat, I think he was going through some big time. I don't know exactly if it was his ACL, but he was going through some big knee injury, surgery, recovery, and he's doing good now too. So you're gonna be all right. And don't let it slide too hard, man. You've been doing good. This is a setback, but you got this. Yeah. Later, bro. Thanks for hanging out, man. All right. This feels good. Good. Glad to hear that. Squeezy. I like that. That big old moose checking in. That is big old moose. The big flex boy, man, pumping us up, dude. Woo-wee. Yeah, we'll take them prime pumps for sure, man. Thank you, dude. We got to get in here and get it going, dude. We don't have a long time today. It's gonna be a short one, but we'll come in here and get some squats, get my body kind of worn apart. Just do squats in isolation and just kind of call it good. Kind of get the thing going. One of them days today. A little bit of a busy weekend kind of day. That's okay. Like I said, we'll come in here and get it going. We can do that. Legs have been kind of in maintenance mode recently, but that's all right. I usually train legs like a demon, but I think I need, like, my recovery resources needed to be going through my upper body to grow that thing. The legs have been hanging in there okay, I think. We're gonna need them if we do classic physique, so we're gonna need them. Oh. Nice. Nice. Whew. We do classic physique. We're gonna need them, but mostly interested in making sure we do physique well, but we'll see. Classic could be fun too. Just gotta practice a different posing style. That's okay though. We can. We'll see. Whew. either way, one thing at a time. One set at a time, don't need to get too far ahead of ourselves here. But yeah, that's something to consider. Gotta do different posing for classic. But we did a lot of classic physique posing practice for 2023, so that's maybe still in there somewhere. But I felt 2023 was like maybe like worse physique posing, so we'll see. Good. Woo, that's nice. I'll do a few more of those, but yeah, that's nice. Squeezy. Woo. Not sure pro before, bodybuilding. So it's the same one I did last year, it's just a little bit earlier in the year because in November they have the World Championships in LA this year, so this show becomes more like a summer show. But yeah, we'll do a physique and maybe classic physique. So, you know, more of this kind of thing. We gotta practice all of our, you know, all of our poses like that kind of thing, you know. We'll see, but the physique stuff that's more, you know, in the board short kind of deal. That's pretty simple, but everything else with classic physique, and then you get to show the legs a little bit in classic, which I think is good for me, showing the leggies. But yeah, a little different posing. We'll see. But thanks. Yeah, we're you know, 4 weeks out yesterday, so. See what we can do, huh? See what we can do. Right now it's just diet. I mean, training is still good, but diet and posing practice are kind of just what needs to happen. Diet's kind of passive. Posing practice, you gotta make time for that. Do it. Be fun though, huh? Good. A little slower next time. Yeah, me too. Hopefully we can get where we need to be and get ourselves a nice little show, you know? Get ourselves a nice little W ideally, but we'll see how that goes. That'd be cool though, that's what we need. We need us a W. We will see. Right now we just gotta keep doing the other stuff and let time do the work. I'll do one more set of quads, then we'll switch over to hamstrings. Maybe 2 more sets of quads. But thanks, man, for the reset and the encouragement. I probably need to get on Instagram and start showing some physique progress just so I can track it my own self. See how we're doing and compare and whatnot to you know, last year in the similar timeline at this point. Not dieting quite as aggressively as last year, but I think that can serve me well. We're looking a little more full at the show. We'll see. I think I'm mostly just going to be posing, so we'll keep hammering that. Then we'll know in a little bit of which one we want to compete in if we want to do both. Doing two categories would be fun because you're on stage a little bit more. All right. Woo. Let's swap it over. Don't feel ready at all? Well, I mean, if you started now, you would be. For bodybuilding? Yeah. If you started now, you could be ready. For sure. Having the bodybuilding shows kind of in mind is just a fun thing to work towards. I feel like it really sparks something good for me. I definitely want to win, but I do enjoy the kind of overall kind of fire that I have when competition is part of my, you know, planning for training and whatnot. It gets you fired up. I like that. Fired up for, and that helps you with everything, I find. So, you have that thing burning in the background of life and all that whatnot. You know, feels good to me. But we are going to take some time after this year. I'll probably do this show, and then I also want to do one in November. I want to do that World Championship that I mentioned. But then after that, we gotta take some time to grow, I think. Don't need to go crazy, but we need to spend some time in a surplus and take a year off competing, I think. So we gotta make this one count. Have fun with it. We'll see how this show goes, and then we're gonna have some time in between shows, though. You know, it'll be about 3 months in between. So, you know, we can keep things sharp. We can add a little more food, do maintenance for a little while, and then bring it back down if we need to, but yeah, that'll be interesting. That will be interesting. We're going to be keeping it sharp for a little while here. But we already have a minute. It's been pretty comfortable and good, so I'm just going to push her once in a while to get the actual fat loss in. But we're doing it. We're doing it. Very nice. Those feel really good. Need those to keep my lower back healthy more than anything else. Just gotta get the whole kind of posterior chain activating. I like, when I don't squat for a bit, lower body gets real weird. So we gotta keep that going. I like my hack squat too, but gotta keep the barbell squats moving. Let's see how this weight feels. We'll crank this up if we need to as well. Pretty simple exercise selection today, I think. In here squatting, isolation stuff, and that's gonna be about it, I think. Tight on time today, but that's okay. Like I said, we get in here and hit it, and it works as an upper body recovery day, so we can come in here tomorrow and do shoulders and arms or whatever. Fine. I'm not feeling necessarily like really crazy strong, but I am feeling like my legs are being receptive to what we're doing today. That's good. They're receiving it. Good. So Mike, tips for hitting mid chest. Good full range of motion and stretch. I mean, that's like the name of the game, right? Some people like to do like some cross body stuff, and I can see the idea there. Some people even do like the weight kind of going up and down kind of deal. I can see that. I just generally think that like just good, hard, full range of motion chest training is probably gonna build the whole thing. But some people like the cross body stuff. Some like flies where you can like really control and squeeze. But yeah, good stretch and squeeze. So I'm not really thinking anything particularly fancy, but that's kind of what's on my mind. I don't think I have a crazy mid chest though, so maybe I need to step it up a little bit too, right? Maybe I need to step it up. We'll keep working on that though. Let this sink in for a couple of sets here. Very nice. Windy. Good. Very nice. Phew-wee. We'll be doing some arms and shoulders tomorrow, but been doing a lot of push-ups. Like them shups. Whew. Going. Keep on hitting it. Sunday leg day. All right. Yeah, we have stayed relatively lean this whole year since the last show. We're gonna see how that affects things. I like the way I've been feeling though, overall. So, see if it helps us come in shape or not. like the lack of a more pronounced bulk, and more time staying lean. Could be not good, but we'll see. Training has felt fine though. Not real strong, I think it's mostly sleep anyway. But it's been fun at least. We definitely can do some like kettlebell stuff for the hamstrings in a bit. Those feel pretty good though. Like maybe go a tad heavier if we wanted to, but it does feel pretty squeezy at the end of those reps. I think I'll do one more set of squats and then we can do. Kettlebell's not that exciting though compared to a squat. I think we could use a little bit of it. Nothing more of a finisher movement for me. Whew. What makes you not feel ready though, Moose? You mean like mentally or physically? Like you're not going to be in shape for a show this far out maybe, but I guess I'm sort of getting there. But yeah, 3 months in between is that'll be an interesting time frame. That's kind of a long time to stay super lean, but you know, we'll see. It really does depend on how this show goes. But I do want to do the World Championship. That's the thing. So either we earn our pro status and compete as a pro at the World Championship, or we don't, and then we try, you know, on an even bigger stage to succeed. So we'll see. We'll see. But then you can earn that pro status at that World Championship. But if I'm not, you know, ready for this show in LA, who knows if we'll be ready for the Worlds, but we'll see. What's up, Alec? Here we go. One more. And then we'll switch it up a little bit. Hit the squats just a little taste. Good. That's enough of that one. Good. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Depression land? What's going on? What the heck? Not in shape at all? Well, better start dieting, Moose. Might surprise yourself. That's not good. Ugh. What's up with that? Pulled your hamstring? Doing what? Uh-oh. All right. Oh. That sucks. You catch a break, brother. Right, so you pulled your hamstring in the exam? Do I need a coach? If I was gonna get coaching, it'd probably be posing coaching. University of Applied Neurosciences. You know much about posing? I feel pretty good about the training and diet just on my own, but it can always be improved, for sure. Thank you for the offer though, man. I'll keep you in mind. Go. Yeah, peeking and posing are probably the tricky things, but those are also the things that people can, you know, it can be helpful with or not so helpful with. You know, just prepping, down to the 14th. Okay. Well, you got time to recover. You got a week. You pull it real bad. If the exam's in a week, you gotta be tapering anyway, you know. Got this. Gotta taper anyway. Your body telling you to cool it. We got this. Just rest up a little bit. Done the work. Cool out. Was the hamstring on your injured leg? What's up, Lance? Oh, man. Whoosh. Man, oh man. Disintegration beam muscle, yeah, that's some powerful single target stuff, huh? Yeah. I got surgery on, yeah. All right, well, let it rest up. You got this. You've done the work, you know? You've done the work. Just gotta let your body kind of take over now. Oh boy. All right. A couple of these. Whew. You're gonna Starless scrapped it. Is that not good for you? Lance, I think that I don't know if you like rupture. Have you tried thinking about running flay rupture? Using some of the basic attack stuff? Right, but instead of rend, you just play flay and use the basic attack stuff. I'm not sure if you're doing rend. I'm doing rend, right, but so consider not doing rend and just running flay rupture with all the single target buffs thingies. I understand what you're doing. I'm telling you what you might want to consider doing, but that's okay. You can use all the different stuff that makes your basic attacks all buffed up, and then just flay and rupture. Be kind of cool. Never be basic with damage towards right. But that is definitely a thing this season, right? If you wanted to. If you're happy with just doing your thing, that's absolutely fine, I get it. But yeah. That's a way to make your build probably able to progress a little differently. Bulgarian split squats or quads? So I know those are a real popular move. I haven't gotten into them too much. But I know a lot of people like them. They probably have some good value, but yeah, I just haven't gotten into them. Whew. But yeah, you'll use the new boots, the Shard of Arathia, and the Pain Torture gauntlets, and those are kind of things that will buff your basic attack, and then you can rupture with that, of course. But you can do a flay rupture thing with that one and drop Ren. Even though Ren's fun. Seems like the meta for Barb this season is more of a basic attack buffer situation. What level am I? I was like, I don't know, 20 something? Where we left off last time. We've been doing a little bit of Mop Classic and then a little bit of D4. So, getting there. Oh my goodness. Whew. Alright. 10, 11%, nice. I had difficulties letting go of my leanness when I started bulk. Not really. But you don't have to let go of your leanness necessarily. You can keep your calories relatively sharp. Yeah, just add calories very slowly and you won't be gaining a whole lot of weight real fast, right? So, yeah. Yeah. Just add calories slowly, yeah. I stayed relatively lean this year as part of the plan for getting ready to compete around, this time here pretty soon. But yeah, if you don't feel like getting real chunky, then just don't, Just don't increase your calories by a ton. Allow the bulk to be a little slower, with less fat gain, that's fine. You've earned that leanness, you want to keep it? That's fine. That's fine. You ever think about running some double swing, were you? But yeah, not getting the ranks as well. Hey, Goldbar. Let's go, man. Checking in. The Big Flex Sport, man. Pumping us up, dude. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, dude. 66 months is a long time, too. Thank you, bro. That's a big pump. I just got only a couple more sets, so we gotta skedaddle. It's gonna be a short stream today, but just get in here and get the legs going, Yeah. Oh my goodness. At this point, with 4 weeks out, it's just continue to train hard and nail the diet, and mostly posing is the main sort of like active thing I have to do now. Is posing practice. Yep. Just the diet will do its thing, and the training we've already done. We just continue to have fun with training and try to have some good sessions, of course. But the main sort of active thing that I have to work on is the posing practice. And monitoring the diet. I'm changing the way I'm doing things a little bit. I'm doing a little bit less extra activity, a little bit extra walking. But yeah, I want to make sure everything's going good. We can add more walking in if we need to or whatever. But the main active thing that I have to work on is posing practice. Today, if you're 10-11% body fat, before you bulk, hop in a bodybuilding show. Get a little leaner. Get in there. All right. Yeah, it is. You got to lock in the like just biofeedback. Yeah. Showing it's going up in weight, bulk, like you're showing like mentally. You mean? Like letting go of that? Yeah, you don't have to bulk real hard. You can add calories real slow. I feel like I've gotten slowly better at that over time. Usually when, like, you know, if you finish a diet, you just want to go ham, but I've slowly gotten a little bit better at not doing that. So that, you know, it takes practice. Yeah. Good job getting lean, man. That's fun. Yeah, so just add calories slowly, man. You can keep your diet very much the same. Just add a little bit of food. You know, you don't have to change it up by a ton. Especially if you really enjoy where you're at, right? And do that. Add calories very slowly. I'm not trying to give you anxiety, but it's like, yeah, any fat you gain isn't going to come off until you diet again, so take your time. You don't want to be spending time like bulking and dieting like in really short little intervals, right? But it's also sometimes you got to prioritize different stuff. Got to get a little stronger. You got to know that you can do it again whenever you want in the future. So go ahead and get better now, right? Get your physique better now. You know what I mean? Gonna take time to build. Yeah, you don't have to add a ton of calories. You can keep your diet very much the same. Just add a little rice or something, you know? Add a little something. Just a good little basics there. All right, dudes. It's 11, so I gotta get out of here. Fun workout today. Just come in here and hit the legs a little bit. Let's get a little reminder, a little tune up for the rest of our day. I'll be seeing you guys tonight for some gaming. If you guys enjoy the stream, make sure you follow the stream, keep tuning in for the games and gains, and I will see y'all later today. And maybe we'll start posting some stuff on Instagram on the gains page to start tracking the short 1 month leading into this show. We shall see, we shall see. Either way, appreciate the love, thanks for tuning in. See y'all next time. Peace.